What's going on, guys? It's Krazymanayo here, bringing you Created Superstar Close-Up number 5. We got some new music, so let's do this. Okay, so the first car I'm showing you now is Ryan Branning, the magnificent one. And of course, I showed this guy in the last car close-up. I've got some new stuff, some new attires for him, as well as some new attires. So first off, you're going to see that I've given him lighter hair than before. It's still blonde, but you know, it's more along the lines of a bleach blonde. I don't know, it seemed a little weird before, so here's the actual car now. No tattoos on him, kind of giving him that bare body look, kind of clean look, if you see what I mean. Here's the trunks. I previously made a red version of these trunks, but now they are purple, and I've also got another version of it, which is gold, which you're going to see later on in this video, which is the next car, the next attire to be shown. As you saw, the paint tool there, the shield with the two swords crisscrossing, and the boots. No designs actually been put on these boots. It's just one of the default boots in the game. Just change the color a bit, change the color to black and purple. Other than that, it's a very basic attire in my mind. It's only got one paint tool. Other than that, I really like the actual attire itself. As you see the entrance attire now, which is a long jacket, a white and purple jacket, which is something that I kind of get a Ric Flair feel from, as well as sunglasses. It's kind of Ray-Ban sunglasses. Sorry if you heard that. Wow. Again, sorry if you heard that cough. And here's the gold attire now. If you actually want to know, I'm a bit sick. I didn't take my hay fever tablets today. I wasn't going to go out anyway, so I thought it was going to be okay, but no. So this is the gold attire now. Pretty much the same deal, just instead of purple or red, it's gold. You know, the basic color females going for is kind of the royal colors, because you know the royal colors are kind of seen as red, purple, gold, and you know those are the kind of attires I'm doing, because you know in his actual gimmick is kind of like he's the king of everyone, kind of like the king amongst everyone, thinking he's better than everyone, like thinking of himself as royalty. Like if I was to do like a car league, and that would be his gimmick, and obviously with a gimmick like that, he's clearly a heel or a bad guy. As you see the entrance attire now, it's basically the same jacket and sunglasses combo, but instead of white and purple, it's white and gold. I was thinking of making it black and gold originally, but because I wanted to keep the same scheme of colors as before, and also I made the jacket black and gold in his old attire in SFL 2011. And as you see now, he's got a t-shirt for his cinematic attire, and basically what it says on this t-shirt is keep calm and bow down. What that basically relates to is the keep calm and carry on posters, and I just changed it to bow down because he thinks of himself as royalty. So that's Ryan Branning, and here's the next car, Alyssa Madison. And the last time I showed Alyssa Madison was on a car close-up video. It was like an individual one where I showed her finishes and her entrance. And since then, I've decided to make two new attires for her actually. So here's his face now, and here's the actual attire, which is a purple leotard, and kind of a purple leotard kind of feel, because I made a leotard for her in SFL 2011 when I first made it. So here's the actual attire, the actual leotard now. And you see in the corner, you see Maxine, former WWE diva Maxine, yeah, former. So it's basically based on that attire. You see the two grey hearts on the left and right hand side, and you see Madison on her backside, as well as the two paint tools on either side, which is kind of like, it seems like threading like on either side. And there's the boots along with some socks, and not socks, more like stockings, make it look like stockings and suspenders, same as on Maxine's attire. And you're going to see the entrance attire now, which is with her with sunglasses and a leather jacket. What I used to do was make the leather jacket the same color as the actual attire, so it would have been purple, but you know, I think making it black would have made it a bit cooler, and it kind of fits in with the glasses as well. So here's the next attire now, which is just the blue shorts attire, as I call it. It's nothing really special, and you see that it's kind of around an attire I made for her in SVL 2011, but less flashy, if you will, and I should say less painful variation. And you get to see the actual tattoo, her actual tattoos, the 2 roses on her arm, and her kind of a tattoo on her lower back that says Destiny, with 2 pink stars and a pink tribal design. And the actual shorts now, it says Madison on her backside again. It's kind of the theme I'm going for with all 3 of her attires, as well as the triangle paint tool with the threading. And you see the fishnet stockings and the boots. It's actually like the normal boot. It's actually the normal boots and knee pads, knee pads that kind of go above her shins. And you see the entrance attire again. It's just the leather jacket and the sunglasses. You know, keeping like the same theme. Plus, there isn't really anything else that I feel would go with her gimmick, if you will. And there's Alyssa Madison now. You see the next card now, Maxine Payne, or should I say Maxine Jacobs? Because as you see in the corner, that's how she used to look in SVL 2011, and you see like a big change. So, not so much a big change, but it's a difference than before. I just recently made a car close-up video for her. As you see the tattoo, her sleeve tattoo and her back tattoo of a dragon. But the difference between that attire that I showed before in that car close-up video and what it is now is, apart from the different colors, I also gave her the piercings that I forgot to give her before. As you see her attire now, which is the same as before, but instead of it being black, it's blue. So you see that she had blue highlights in her hair, and she's got the blue attire, if you will, the blue trousers and the blue wrestling gear above. As you see the entrance attire, which is the hoodie with the two skulls, one on the front and one on her back. It's basically the same kind of design that's on the side of her trousers, but on her back, on the back of her hoodie, I should say. And you know, it's a pretty basic attire. I would have liked the skull to be bigger, but of course the breast blur is still there. As you see the next attire, which is the green attire, so she's got green highlights, green eye makeup, and a green attire instead of it being blue or black. I would have made a red attire, but that would have meant I would have to change the red flame-like designs on it into a different color, and I think that would have been a waste of time. The major differences between this is, other than it being green, but also the black bits that you see that used to be white will change to black, obviously. So it's it's pretty basic. It's nothing too extravagant, I should say, because you know, I haven't really been making a lot of cars recently. As you see this entrance attire, the same hoodie, I kind of botched that skull. It's supposed to be bigger than it actually is. But there's Maxine Jacobs, and like I've been saying, I haven't been really making cars, and you just see the spoiler there. It's Wreck, known as the Hardcore Maniac, and I first made him in SVL 2010. There's how he looked in SVL 2011, and the major differences, apart from the different face paint, is that he doesn't have the collarbone tattoo that he had before, because I didn't really like that tattoo anymore, so that's why I didn't give it to him. I also gave it to Branning, Christopher and Nick Raiden back in 2010, but they're not like that anymore. As you see the 2 sleeve tattoos, just a random one on his left arm, and on his right arm it's a bird with barbed wire wrapped around it. As you see the actual attire now, it's pretty much a throwback to how it was in SVL 2010, and because in SVL 2011 it was, because I really made him a part of the Hardcore Killers stable, I didn't really make him unique, and I didn't really spend too much time on him. So obviously these are non-paintable attires. Obviously this is a non-paintable attire, obviously. You see the color purple there, because that was like his main color back in 2010, purple, before I made it green in SVL 2011. So you see the entrance attire. It's pretty much like how it used to be. Like, you see the bandana on his head, and the t-shirt with no shirt, with no sleeves. It's, as you see, it's the old Randy Orton logo, the old Randy Orton skull with the Triple H logo on the front. And as you see, there's nothing on the back. But back in 2010, I used to have the Tommy Dreamer Innovator of Violence design on it. But of course, that's not in the game anymore because Tommy Dreamer's not in WWE anymore. So that's been Wreck, and this has been Car Close Up number 5. It's kind of been rushed. The commentary's been kind of rushed, so it's not as good as it should have been. But hopefully I'm going to bring out another commentary for you guys very soon. But other than that, this has been Krazymanayo. Please like the video as well as comment and subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter, guys, at KMA Standard, KMA_Standard. And so yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.